guard. At 6 foot 3 inches, number 25, Fisher. At the other guard position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 8, Tony Rosen. At the small forward position, standing 6 foot 8, number 11, Wilson Chandler. At the other forward position, standing 6 foot 11, number 4, Lewis Brown. The big man, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 21, Joel Embiid.
Everyone is in their seats here at the Wells Fargo Center as the 76ers look to grab a win here in Philadelphia. For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off a good outing against the Bucks in Milwaukee. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys. They never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Seemed like every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. They had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with some instant offense.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Monroe and Drummond there inside. Jennings out there with Blunt. And it's Singler in at the small forward position. Here's Blunt. Pulls up on the elbow, and that one's good.
You can't give him that shot. I mean, a few open looks are all it takes, and he could really get rolling.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I was able to talk with Flip Saunders for a minute. There was one point in particular that he emphasized. This is a very fast team they're up against, and he told me that their goal will be to force them to earn their points in the half-court offense, not get loose in transition, guys.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Outside Jennings from 12 feet out, and he nails the jumper. Jennings has got his first basket. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Roten with it. He had 19 points in the win against Charlotte.
Yeah, no question, you look at his assist totals, and they tell you what a nice job he was doing of really spreading that ball around.
Now Jennings. Wilson Chandler missing from long range. Now the dish to Singh. Pass to Blunt. In low to Monroe. 5 on the clock. Chandler outside. Unloads from 13. That doesn't go either for Chandler.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Jennings passes to Blunt. Drummond with a screen on Chandler. Off the screen. No good.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
There's Noel. That's good. Noel's got his second bucket tonight.
What an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender, giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a hand on it.
Jennings passes to Blunt. That's good. Clutch has got his second bucket.
Boy, he's looked great so far. Offensively, looks like he's brought his A game.
Philadelphia has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And here is Roten. Noel down low, covered by Monroe. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Here's Blunt. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Another shot, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And you look at the numbers, guys, this team shot a 73% clip over the course of last season.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Stolen by Monroe. The drive by Jennings. It's off his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Blunt. He's covered by Fisher. Off the pick. Noel with the block. They get it back. And now the 76ers on the break. Pull up Jay. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Man, a nice job there defensively, just getting a hand up enough to bother the shot.
Yeah, that was very nice. Impressive. It made it a much more difficult shot. Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Here's Blunt. Five to shoot. Shot is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
Chandler, no good. The Pistons leading. Monroe sets a screen for Jennings. And stolen by Roten. And here we go. Roten heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Yeah, it really does allow your offense to flow better when you can get out.
The Pistons shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Tony Roten out there with Fisher. Then it's Noel. Then it's Wilson Chandler. And it's Embiid in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Blunt. Goes back up. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Roten kicks to Noel. It's good. This game is all even. Noel's got 8.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Great team play.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. Clutch in their last time out against the Bucks put on a show. He dropped a cool 33 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. He seemed to be everywhere on the floor the entire time and really was the star of the show, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And that one's good from Fisher.
Beautiful ball movement again.
Last 5 trips, they've all ended with a great pass leading to a basket, Steve. I mean, they are really sharing the basketball.
No good from Blunt.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Fisher dishes to Roten. Fisher, the pass to Roten. He feeds it to Fisher. He kicks it to Roten. Lets it go from deep. Chandler, no good. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Singler. That one off. The back iron and out.
Easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Roten kicks to Fisher. Shoots a three. Kept alive. Tries yet again. No good.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. 5th, Andre Drummond.
You know, he was a consistent shot blocker because he got his hands on shots that looked like they were free and clear, and then boom, he'd come out of nowhere and deny it.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Craig Monroe. He's checked in for Tolliver. And it's Jennings in for Dinwiddie.
All right, it's time to give these fans a show they'll never forget. Push the ball.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. If what he talked about is a true indication, the pick and roll is going to be their go-to. He sees that as being their best option offensively. He also wants his players putting pressure on the defense with early offense. Lots of shots and an aggressive approach in general whenever they've got the ball. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Passes it to Blunt. Drummond with a screen on Fisher. Here's Blunt. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there, not yet anyway.
A shot by Chandler, wide open. Another shot. Offensive rebound. Noel. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. The Pistons trailing. Here's Blunt. He's got 7. 1:36 left in the first half. And he gets it to go. Clutch has got 9. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Roten dishes to Fisher. Kicks it to Roten. Pass to Fisher. Tries from 7. And that one's good. Fisher's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
And the first half ends in a close one. Pistons.
Hi, Kevin. We'll
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first.
Well, both have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Looking at the game for Clutch, 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Monroe and Drummond there inside. Blunt is out there with Jennings. And it's Singler in at the small forward.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Noel sets a screen for Roten. Second chance shot, and it's sent back by Drummond. Outside Jennings. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, as we take a look at the rankings, let's see where Detroit ended up last season. First in opponent field goal percentage, 3rd in opponent points per game, and they showed up in the top 5 in 3-point percentage. That's elite level when you talk about knocking down threes.
And Clark, you know this. I mean, anytime you see a team #1 in the NBA in field goal percentage defense, you know they're getting after it. So this is a club that plays extremely hard. They take great pride in their defense. They have a concerted plan, a concerted effort every single night to try to stop the opposing team.
That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Roten. Now Jennings. He dishes it to Drummond. It's back to Jennings. Pistons passing it around. Here's Blunt. The Pistons rebound. Monroe the pass to Drummond. And he gets it to go. Drummond's got 8.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Excellent game we've seen from Tony Roten. He has 8 points and 5 assists.
This is his first free throw of the game. And Roten drops them both. 90 seconds now into the second half. Jennings passes to Blunt. There's the triple. No luck. The 76ers are gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And Fisher kicks to Roten. Embiid sets the pick for Roten to the inside. They get it back, and yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
He really didn't give the official any choice. He got way too much body-to-body contact there, and tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he can get hit with a flagrant 2 foul, which would be an ejection.
Yeah, he would have been out of the game if he had, and the league is doing everything it can to protect its players. And you know, Steve, I think the officials have a really good understanding here of when to issue those unnecessary contact calls. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Chandler kicks to Roten. Back to Chandler. Shot clock at 6. For the lead. Roten, no good.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Looking to end his cold spell. No good from Blunt.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
And Fisher kicks to Chandler. Now here's Roten. He's got 10. And there's the feed to Fisher. And hits it! Unbelievable! Fisher's got 5 points in the quarter. Pistons trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Drummond, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Drummond's got 10 points. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Fisher dishes to Embiid. The pass to Roten. Feeds to Embiid. Now here's Roten. Guarded closely. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Smart foul there. Make him earn those 2 free throws instead of giving up an easy dunk.
Yeah, and he's not a strong free throw shooter. I mean, with his percentage, he's likely to miss one, so that's a good heads-up play.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Caldwell Pope comes in for Singler, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Shots good from Blunt.
And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Roten kicks to Clark. Quiet so points of the game. Dishes it to Fisher. And the layup falls. And the 76ers lead by 1. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
And the rejection by Noel. Out of bounds, Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pistons making a change here. The 76ers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Here's Sims, defended by Drummond. Sampson, the pass to Owens. 1 second left. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And the Pistons making a change here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm.
This was an exceptional pass, guys, and we see the result. It hits him in stride, and bam, the slam dunk.
Embiid is out there with Henry Sims. Then it's Tony Wroten. Then it's Wilson Chandler. And it's Clark in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Chandler kicks to Wroten. Shot clock at 6. And he gets it to go. Wroten's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the 76ers. Pistons trail by 6. And Augustine kicks to Meeks. Pass to Blunt. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Sims has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Now here's Wroten, guarded by Augustine. From downtown, rebound by Greg Monroe. The Pistons shooting the ball at 42%. Takes the 13-footer. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Blunt.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Wroten dishes to Chandler. That doesn't go either for Chandler.
Well, he's gone without a field goal, and that certainly is below par for him. His team has still found a way to get it done.
Here's Blunt. Blocked.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. The dish to Wroten. Clark kicks to Wroten. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
Well, to keep a lead like this, they should continue to attack the paint like they have been. Don't settle for jump shots. Find your way to the free throw line.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Kyle Singler, he's checked in for Jody Meeks. And it's Jennings in for Augustine. Philadelphia leading by 5. And Noel kicks to Fisher. He feeds it to Wroten. Chandler with the screen on Jennings. Chandler outside. Lets the 3 fly. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Well, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Blunt, the 10-footer finds the target. Clutch has got 9 points here in the second half. 76ers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Wroten, the pass to Chandler. Chandler with a screen for Wroten. Back to Chandler. Puts up the baby hook. That one goes. Count. Chandler's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
The offensive execution really well done. They got the ball in tight for the high percentage shot.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. The shot's good from Blunt.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to fight over the top of that.
Chandler with the screen on Jennings. Chandler dishes to Noel. Singler with the rebound. Pistons trailed by 6. Jennings kicks to Drummond. The 10-footer. That one wide left.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
And Chandler, here we go. 1:35 left in the game. He kicks to Fisher. No one near him. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Jennings passes to Blunt. Passes it to Singler. The 19-footer is on the money. Now Roten. Embiid sets the pick for Roten. Rebound, Detroit.
And the clock is their worst enemy right now.
Yeah, they've got to work very quickly here, Steve.
No good from Blunt. 76ers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Roten dishes to Fisher. Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by Blunt. The Pistons shooting 40% in the fourth. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No good with the layup. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Fisher with the ball. Now Monroe defending. And now we've got the intentional foul. And Fisher kicks to Embiid. So they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Well, it looks like their comeback hopes are out the window. I think this lead is safe now.
Yep, this one's a done deal.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Steve enjoys that too.
Yeah, that's the best part of the game. I mean, a 5-man team game where the ball moves with so much unselfish play. It's beautiful to watch.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Jennings passes to Singler from the arc. Puts up a 3, misses. So